Coronavirus from powerhouses to playgrounds. Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, ministers and top officials are in isolation in several countries, including the United Kingdom, Spain, Canada and Brazil. The coronavirus has also affected cricket matches in Pakistan after reports of the most careful Prince Charles being exposed to the coronavirus. In Japan, Kozu, the head of the Football Association and vice president of the Olympic Committee, coronavirus has also been confirmed in Tamina. Coronation is the only virus in the world that has also affected the houses of power and destroyed the playing field, pushed the showbiz industry back many years, and even opened the door to human development claims. Hollywood does not come except to turn to Allah. Hollywood has lost its roots, where even at nightlife was awakened, now day is heard, it is fear of death that they have never feared before in life. Hollywood actor Tom Hanks was late to Corona when the industry began to shut down. His wife, Rita Wilson The Coronavirus has been confirmed. He himself is a good singer and actress. Corona has also influenced cricket matches in Pakistan and cancelled World Cups. There is no match happening anywhere in the world at the moment. Be it cricket, football, hockey or rugby, every ground is deserted. We thought that Europeans were much safer than us. When it came to sneezing, some of our politicians were in America. We were wrong. The coronavirus is the first to knock on the House of Power. Only one region is safe in Antarctica, where there is no panic, no death scene. Not just the common people of all the settled continents, rulers are also going into isolation in the race for life. Demanding votes is hiding from their own voters. From the west to the north to the south is a demonstration of power, 10 Downing Street or the US Congress deciding. Drone strikes, nothing is safe. Leaders also echo, I am Corona, I am leaving the scene. Queen Elizabeth and her citizens ruled over half the world, enslaved and plundered resources. Queen Elizabeth of the royal family is already in isolation in an attempt to avoid death. Prince Charles himself is also the Prince of Wales, involved in the heirs of the throne. Prince Charles, 71, underwent a corona test on March 25, in the hope that the negative would come. The oppressive virus is not a slave to power's rotations. Their tests came out positive, they are now in isolation. They are safe in their royal house in Scotland these days. Prince Charles's test of Prince Charles came in negative. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is in self-isolation these days. On March 13, the American president's eyebrows were scorched. He feared that corona would not be hurt. Movement of the virus was seen in the super White House of superpowers. Important personalities living in the proximity of the US president also fell victim to the virus. Corona's wife, also the wife of the Prime Minister of Canada, Justice Trudeau, got sick. Her husband, Prime Minister Trudeau, also moved to isolation. Australian Home Minister Peter Dutton also confirmed Friday's corona. On March 12, Canadian Prime Minister's Bureau Sophie Gregorio Trudeau admitted to the virus. They have symptoms of the virus but are mild. She arrived in Canada after a visit to the UK. They got the virus from someone in the UK. It cannot be said. His isolation will be over by the time this line is made public. There was a lot of massacre of Muslims in Spain. Hearing it, the spirit shook, even in the wake of the violent ways that Hitler was ashamed, but perhaps the genocide of Hitler was learned by the Spanish only. Carmen Calvo is the Deputy Prime Minister of Spain. Coronavirus has also infected them on March 25. Test by Begoña Gómez, the spouse of the Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sánchez, has come back positive. According to the Health Ministry report, both spouses are in good health, they are all right. They have been in lockdown for several weeks all over Spain. Coimbra has been badly affected by Spain's Catalonia leadership. Leader Chum Yatura also confirmed the virus on March 16. They have gone to quarantine in the government building itself. Let's see what happens to the government building, how will it be cleansed later, because the virus can get out of the house. Does not name the real penetrated, so it's the virus. Irene Montero, he is the Deputy Chief Minister of Pablo Iglesias, a region of Spain. He has also moved to quarantine with his spouse. Per Aragonès is one of the key leaders. He is also the deputy head of the government in Catalonia. On March 15, he also confirmed his report was positive. Antonio Vieira Monteros, head of a unit of Spain's largest bank, also lost his life. The second leader, who died in Portugal after several years as chief executive, he was appointed chairman of the bank in 2019. When Corona arrived in Nigeria, he also apprehended a military leader. Corona also took over Abba Kyari, the chief of staff Gen, who played a significant role in defeating and building the government in Nigeria. But they are in isolation. The 70-year-old general is considered to be the right wing of Nigerian President Muhammad Buhari. Rand Paul is one of the most active senators in America. An NGO by his name is also working. Rand himself believes in the rule of American whites. He is counted among Trump's closest allies. Go Prince Albert! Prince Albert, the Kingdom of Monaco is not short of discussions. Corona has been confirmed in her Prince Albert. The royal family said in a statement that the prince must have been Corona but not to be alarmed. They are strong and right and the prince will be healthy. The royal family has never said that Corona will not work. They will continue to operate the office engagements from the private office built in the royal palace. Like Sindh Education Minister Saeed Ghani. Michael Barnier. Michael Barnier is one of the most popular politicians in the European Union. He was chosen by the European Union as the chief negotiator for the negotiations with British politicians. He is also under treatment at the Corona Center. Augusto Helen. On March 18, Brazilian National Security Advisor Augusto Helen confirmed on Twitter the coronavirus. It's a weird spectacle, I don't even find a sign of corona, he said. No cough, stomach pain, or diarrhea, yet the test came out positive. Do it, corner has to be. He is waiting for another test at his homemade quarantine. Sardar Bolsonaro's gloves are in isolation these days. The opposition does not understand that the president has failed. There is a long list of supporters. Bento Albuquerque, Minister of Energy Brazil. According to President Brazilian Jair Bolsonaro, his Minister of Energy, Bento Albuquerque, is also suffering from the coronavirus. Jeremy Issacharoff. Israel has made life difficult for Palestinians. Israeli ambassador to Germany, Jermez Eza Kruf, was also very active in the past. He has also been the victim of corona. Who did they get it from? But the virus struck someone during their participation in the Federal Assembly of Germany. Friedrich Merz. He is considered one of the most dynamic politicians in Germany. In the next election, he had raised the pledge to support the German Christian Democratic Union Party, but Corona has for some time advised not to raise it. March 17 confirmed the coronavirus inside of itself on Twitter. They are in isolation at home. Iran's vice president has also fallen victim to corona's disease. Innocent Initiative, Iran's vice president has also fallen victim to corona's disease. Many senior officials in Iran could not even be protected from the virus. Iran's deputy health minister Erj Haririki also confirmed corona. Frank Raster. French Minister of Culture Frank Raster has gone to isolation because of the symptoms and positive test of the coronavirus. A soft lockdown like Punjab has also been done in France. Francis Sawyer. The mayor of the city of Miami in the U.S. state of Houston has also been confirmed with the coronavirus. They say they have the code, too. It's been 19 years since he started working in isolation. Michael Voss. Polish Prime Minister Maliot Michael Voss has also locked himself in quarantine, announcing the virus had been infected March 16. He also acknowledged this in a tweet. Omaro Adani Almaru Idanai. The Minister of Mineral Resources of Burkina Faso did not survive the virus. He says his tests have come back positive, so he will work separately. Stanislas Quoro. Burkina Faso's Minister of Education, he has also been exposed to the coronavirus. Foreign Minister Alpha Berry also suffers from the coronavirus. What's the matter? The four most important ministers of Burkina Faso are working in isolation because of the virus. Luis Sepulveda. Chilean author Luis Sepulveda's literature has splashed around the world. The person is from Chile, but his residence in Spain is, unfortunately, the area where corona is spreading. The Spanish government's funds have run out of funds to protect their health. The author got the virus after attending an event in Portugal. After the conference, symptoms of the coronavirus began to appear in February. The French are all familiar with Olga Kurylenko. She was a great filmmaker in France. All the preparations were complete, but even after the signs of the coronavirus, the filmmaking has stopped. The expense movie could never be made. Because even in the coming days, the most important topics in the film industry may be related to corona. Idris Elba. Idris Elba is a UK musician and actor whose lyrics also make his heart wander and his acting sticks. On March 16, he broke the hearts of his fans by uploading a video. They say, "I have cornered, now I cannot come." They also said in the tweet that there are no symptoms, but the test came out positive. Christopher Hivio. Christopher Hivio is a world-renowned actor. In Game of Thrones he appeared as Tormund. But corona has stopped showing the essence of acting. They are in self-isolation. They will do something only if they get out. Daniel D. Kim. South Korea's best actor Daniel D. Kim is popular worldwide because of several TV series. Hawaii Five-0 is one of his most popular TV series. Speaking from his home in Hawaii, he told fans. They reported the sad news. They also used Instagram to spread the bad news. Placido Domingo. One of the biggest names in world music. Their songs also have no borders. Also heard in Europe. While stopping the production of new songs, he advised the fans to entertain themselves with old songs. He has been in isolation with the entire family since March 22. Coronavirus among Turkish players. Even the fastest runners did not survive the virus. How fast Louvres can still get sick. Corona also took on Turkey's leading boxer on March 25. The boxer named Golfer is among Turkey's top boxers. Saifullah, the team's boxing coach. Corona has also received positive reports. Both of them got to corona in London as they were confirmed after coming to London for the European round of qualifying matches. Some of the other players returning from London is also likely to be corona. They too are being tested. President Tayyip Erdogan has clearly stated that our actions are enough to control the virus with the mercy of Allah. We will fight it, and Turkey has fought the virus so far. Marco Sportiello. The Italian football team's goalkeeper Marco Sportio's corona test has also come in positive. He has been in the isolation since March 24. Deportivo Alaves. Coronavirus has been confirmed in 15 members of Spain's football team. It includes 3 players and 7 coaches. They have tested positive without symptoms, which turned out to be positive. Blaise Matuidi. France's midfield has been corona in Blaise Matuidi. He has been grounded for several weeks now. Even the world Olympic medalist for France in 2018 did not survive the catastrophic epidemic. He is now in his own home in isolation. Another member of the team, Daniel Regani, is also in isolation. Michael Agatha. Michael Agatha holds a key role on the UK football team but is in the isolation these days. Jason Collins. The ruthless corona has also hunted down Jason Collins, who played for the national basketball team from 2001 to 2014. He has participated in 13 national basketball matches so far but is now in isolation. Senators from Ottawa. Many members of the North American hockey team that play for Corona have also been confirmed, but the Americans are keeping the team's name secret. Kozu Tamina. The Japanese are becoming crazy. Football is definitely small, but games are like big sticks. The secret of development is that they always try to get to the big destination, and understand that Allah has enriched all kinds of abilities. It is a disbelief not to take advantage of them, but that is why they are interested in football. But sadly, Kojo Tamina, the head of the Football Association in Japan too. Coronavirus has been confirmed. He is also vice president of the Olympic Committee in Japan. The Japanese were not out of sorrow over the postponement of the Olympic Games. That the illness of each of their leading vice heads gave them another grief. Flood CARDOWS. Floyd foods have no second in the United States. Not only did he fill people's cupcakes, but the aroma of his food was known to be delicious. You may not be surprised to learn that Harvey Weinstein, a film producer in prison, was not forgiven by Corona. The coronavirus has been confirmed by two prominent figures. In prison about the producer, who was convicted in February, it is housed in isolation at the Wendy Correction Facility. Actress Rachel Matthews, Frozen 2, also has a heart-rending actress in isolation. All the signs of corona were found in them. May Allah give them life. Tennis McNally Terrence. Television McNally won the Tony Award 4 times. Write many books but these days are in quarantine.